about to hop into a game. This is just taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live, I don't know what the mad for. I decided to do and got a really big bag for it. At your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining, I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside. Alright y'all, let's just hop into a game. Everybody see we gonna win. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'm dying by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is
Coach, a very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And these guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked. And you know,
bro, he just passed the ball. Look at this. He passes the ball, right? Hold on, let's zoom in. Look, he passes the ball. It bounces off of his helmet. Wait, he didn't even touch his helmet, but okay. It bounces off of his helmet, and then I catch it. Now, that's just... I actually feel bad for them. How? That has never happened.
Coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 31 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh!
And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
There we go.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Oh, boy. Let's just keep the ball.
Taking it about the 16. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some room to work. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Give the tackle there to Morgan Burnett. On second down, it's Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So they went a little cautious there on third and long.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now.
And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a third down and 6 to go. On third down, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook.
That is
second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown.
But we gotta go back to that replay. We gotta go back to that replay, bro. Alright, let's go to the football. Alright, let's go, y'all. I thought that was gonna get tackled right here. Let's see. The defense, boom. I thought I was gonna get tackled right here. I'm gonna get mad if I got tackled right there.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different.
The Browns drive about to get started. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build for
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. This will be fielded at the 17. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, his car race, motorcycle race, plane.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on, don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I can understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to
grandmother
preserve.
did the same. It smelled terrible. Chubb on 1st down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Everson Griffin. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and it's 3rd down. They need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw, and the catch made by Johnson. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Imagine the fumble.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet, the little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackle.
He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It might be similar for like a 10-30.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Breaks a tackle. Now he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's Abdullah, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the...
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
I'm well aware this is not basketball, but this feels like full court pressure. Never getting out of that the entire time. Just stay on top of them. With that lead, go ahead and fake it and continue to try and build on it.
Yeah, first half, as you said, you've got that lead, but they want a bigger cushion here. They're hitting the gas pedal hard. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, I'll be right back. Alright, y'all, I'm back.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Let's get this first.
They try again with Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming.
I'll play. I don't like to start.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Now he will take this one into the Viking touchdown.
7:30.
Dalvin Cook. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Let me show you.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
Dang!
Delayed game, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. Dan Bailey now for the extra point.
They really have to do that, bro.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
No,
here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Little soul-searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield.
That ain't happening, buddy. That ain't happening, buddy.
Incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Here's Britton Colquitt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Hey, what's up?
Fielded just in.
I'm about to say, if I get a touchdown,
like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return.
If I got a touchdown,
they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10.
They suck real bad.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 23-yard run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big...
And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Damn.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Kick this off. This gonna be an easy hour game.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
I'm playing on the computer. I'm playing against the computer.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Beckham and the Browns set to take over again. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get him the ball. We'll see if they can do it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he fires one, it's intercepted. Picked up by the first rounder, Trey Wayne.
That was just sad.
And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, it's 3rd and long.
Bro, I gotta watch that again. Oh, that shit's tough. He threw the ball, and then I jump out. Who is this? Oh, it's him. He said, "Nah, buddy, you ain't getting the ball." And then he just take it, and then get tackled.
And you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
On 1st down, Cook. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 25 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Dan Bailey now for the extra extra point.
Brandon, he's on his way to a big day. He's punched in a couple already, and you know he's...
And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh, wrong way.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. He's completed 4 passes so far in this game. The issue is 2 of them have been to the guys in the wrong colored jersey.
So I'd say there's a little bit of clouded vision.
Now Mayfield lost the football.
Get the ball!
And
Get the ball!
Vikings pick up the football. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. In a defensive-minded...
This is why I like this team. Because of Smith and Cook. I come in right here and I say, boom. I don't see how you got the ball. I think it's a glitch. The boom. Yeah, he came back to part of. I don't see how I just stayed, how I didn't stay up. He only grabbed my back and then hit my foot, and then I'm just tripping like I'm on crack rock.
Coach loves to turn up the heat, turns it up there, it pays off.
And back in the good old days, those defensive-minded coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right, beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. He's going to get it running right. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room?
Yeah. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he fires one incomplete. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb.
Easy.
The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Mayfield over the middle, And it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield down. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. Boy, no chance.
No way,
he
buddy.
was met and
No way,
dropped
Jose.
behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Well, another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
And you see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
they're focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far.
First down. Let's go, baby.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Oh, nifty juke
Nah,
there.
buddy.
Not much
That ain't
fun for a guy
happening.
trying to tackle it.
That ain't
He goes
happening.
right side.
That ain't
And
happening.
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook, 58 yards as his guys continue to pour it on.
Look at
It's
this
a
fake
fake.
ass
They'll try and
freaking
throw for it. And this fake
Juju.
extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Forget it. We're going straight at them.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
That's 19 yards.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the 2nd quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Oh, shoot.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. Oh, Chubb fumbled it. And
Oh,
it's a
my
fumble.
God.
And the Vikings pick up the football.
Oh!
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Please.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
That was gay. That was gay. Bro, I accidentally flagged it. Like, bro, I accidentally flagged it. I popped this man. And then he rolled up and gets the ball for a touchdown. And then he gets popped by this kid. And then I got the ball. I'm running the touchdown. And see what happened here? He froze in the air. And there was a flag.
Take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, you get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Anthony Barr in on the tackle. On the ground, it's Chubb. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The Browns on third down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
Wow.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
What if it had to be a fumble?
Plays like this when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Mayfield looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Mayfield. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit.
Imagine me.
Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
They keep it on. And excuse me, didn't I get the touchdown, bro? I would have felt real stupid if I tried to shoot them like this. I would have. It didn't get tackled.
That was a special return.
A fake
and it happened.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT. Yet they fake it and get it. Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
But defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They fake the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
A first down throw for Mayfield.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy.
Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown.
Another
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
And we're going to take off with this. We go. And there we go.
And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
That's sad. Bro, I got so scared when they were right here, bro. Bro, imagine if they just swung in front of me and then pulled me back. Did I even get that? Okay, yeah, I got it. Bro.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
20. Check. Block 54. All day, dog.
Back to it after the pick six. Mayfield.
Yeah, you're getting
got
popped.
a joke
You're
to
getting
his
popped.
big tight end.
But why did you
That's good for a
tackle him?
Cleveland first down and
I
11-yard
this
pickup.
kid, bro.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got this one complete to Callaway.
Hey, we're not making
and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Danielle Hunter able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Adam Thielen and the rest of the Vikings offense, they get set for their next possession. Not only does he not have a catch, I don't think he's been targeted in this game, but they're winning.
And if you ask the receiver...
And now look at him go. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Viking.
Hey, what's up?
Dalvin Cook, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on. One play, and he takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 14 seconds, all that's left to this first half as they come up on 1st down. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 20. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Hey, get the
The
ball.
Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Love the scene.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do.
Down the right side.
That's it.
And he'll
Okay,
get
I
into
just
the
forgot
end
to-
zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook,
Does he have a big hump in his
68
back?
yards. As
he
his
have a
guys
bulletproof
continue to
vest on?
put this one out of reach. And on that long run, maybe the
Oh, good
defense
hell.
caught napping. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Let's get the touchdown.
And he will not make it to the goal line as his
Right
try for
there,
two is
though.
going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Mayfield from the gun on third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is getting
Nah,
the
please.
in front to
Let's
create a
go,
wall
Richard.
and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield. We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
The back's the end of the
They'll run on first down. It's Cook.
Oh, no!
No gain on the play there. Second down.
You should have jumped.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as...
There he goes right side, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, he flat out can't be stopped as his guys continue to pour it on.
When you know you've got a home run hitter on...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's
my
taken
God.
down, but able to slip across the
Look at
35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Ballerina twist, bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
Too late.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I was supposed to die for it, right?
On
I
first down.
catch the ball and
It's
I just
Cook.
like die to the ground.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Again, it's Cook.
Yeet.
That one a
First
first
down,
down
baby.
pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
My ankles.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
Let me
Now,
get
this
the
is an
ankle.
example of breaking down a defense
I
because a
wanna
lot
see
of these
ankle.
runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a
Y'all,
lot
let's
of
see some
tackles.
ankles.
They'll run on first down.
Ankle
Cook.
stealers. Ankle stealers.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Here as he's out at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Abdullah. Ooh, with a juke. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Let's go.
Amir Abdullah.
We out
His
here still
second
our ankles,
touchdown of
bro.
the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, and oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
We
And
still
they
out
get to
here
him
still
quickly
our
here as he
ankles, bro.
stopped right around the
Still out here
13.
still in his ankles. As I can see.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
What I need, like my videos and stuff, is an intro and
That's
my
fielded
outro.
in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. And now here's
Thank you, buddy.
another interception.
Let me get another
Anthony
touchdown.
Barr. And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a back...
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
I want to see an ankle breaker. Oh!
And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two
Guys,
is
I
going to
just
come
broke
up
2
empty.
ankles.
But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
No, okay.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 27. They begin this drive with Chubb. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They're going to look to throw. It's caught. Beckham.
Yeah, that's going down,
buddy. At the 34, he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. This is taken at the 18. And bulldozing his way through. A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. A toss to Cook. Cook with a first down and much more. And down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, summertime and the living is easy. Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Pull it together.
Here we go. Like that.
On 2nd down, Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook finding the end zone yet again as his guys continue to pour it on.
Partner, this...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner,
rush coming, and he's taken down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Mayfield to throw it, and that is incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the quarterback, there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Let's get like the farthest run off of a freaking punt. Never mind.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. He's been a good game manager. They're winning here in the 3rd quarter, but really the ground game is where it's been at for them, hasn't it?
So whatever the game plan was, you just got to focus on continuing to run the football. And really, that takes the pressure off of the guy throwing it around. Doesn't have to be the focal point. Hand it off, let him chew up the yardage in big plays, and your team's winning. The only people upset, the fantasy guys who may have started him at quarterback in their leagues.
And we'll see if they continue with a recipe of the ground game. Cook with a 1st down and much more. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. He flat out can't be stopped as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I'm in the stream
It's a
right
fake.
here.
They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I'm going to be streaming at 7:30 tomorrow. It depends. And that's just going to be it.